folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
And now Indiana's starting group. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Then it's Halliburton, then it's Nesmith, and it's Furphy in at the shooting guard position. And for Dallas, Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Smith out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. Oh man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Now here's Nesmith. Siakam looking it over. The 3-ball. Lively grabs the miss. And here's Smith. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Pass to Halliburton. To the right side. Siakam in the post. Check by Davis. Jackson outside. 5 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And here's Indiana now, after Dallas' 3-pointer on the other end. Siakam, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And finished off by Davis.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Halliburton. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. To the inside, here's Siakam. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
DeRozan outside. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Furphy. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Smith outside. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
Pacers trail by 8. Outside Nesmith. Up top, Jackson. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's Lively, high post. And the shot goes down. Lively's got 6.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Siakam. And in that win against the Bucks, he was a major factor as well. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Here's Smith. He hits the back iron and sinks it. 5 points in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Furphy. 11 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Jackson can't get it to go.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He had 39 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Checked in for Lively. And already halfway through the year, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at Dallas, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
Checking out Dallas, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now here's Smith. He picked up 39 in their last win against San Antonio.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Siakam outside. Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Furphy. Hits the J after faking out the D with a quick up fake. Furphy's got his second basket.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Smith passes to DeRozan. Drops in the three. DeRozan's got 8 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Nesmith. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
With a nose for the bucket, length and athleticism and touch, Siakam's got game inside.
Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or two to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thanks, B.A. With the trade deadline nearing, the news tonight is about the Denver Nuggets. They're thrilled to be bringing Alex Caruso on board. They don't see him as just a role player. With his defense, his hustle, and his experience, they feel like they've got someone who'll be indispensable. And as we've seen, he's a player who can step up under the most intense postseason pressure.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always. Here's Furphy, following the score by Dallas. Puts it up from 12. The Mavericks pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. The Mavericks lead by 19. Outside for Irving. DeRozan outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. He's got 11.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. Fires the 3. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Smith. 5 points in the game. Beyond the arc. And Dallas hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Neesmith with it. Defended by DeRozan. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Free throw line jumper. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
DeRozan finds Smith. Shoots a fadeaway. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Smith's got 10 points in the game. Here's Siakam. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Mavericks ahead, running away with it. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Dallas.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
You know, something else is working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
They've got Aaron Gordon. Hardy is out there with Smith. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Flagg in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Siakam. Over Gafford. Siakam, no good. Dallas has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Smith against Davis. Pass to Gordon. Gordon with a screen on Davis. Throws it up high, and Gordon with the big finish.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Davis can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The 3, Smith. Who's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Siakam, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. McConnell passes to Toppin. Walker for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now Smith. 13 points in the game. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Walker finds Siakam. On the wing, Davis. Walker, a screen on Smith. The kick out to Walker. Mavericks with a rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The three is up. And the Mavericks, another three!
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back to you guys.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
That's good from Smith. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. Still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Pass the flag. Walker against Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon with a screen on Walker. And he's going for the lob! And Gordon with the big finish.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Here's McConnell. No points so far. Halliburton outside. Walker, a screen on Smith. Halliburton, no good.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
The three, Smith gets the three to fall. Smith's got 12 now in this quarter.
They are winning this game largely because of his efforts.
And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on, and a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure. Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Over to the left wing. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Halliburton.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Smith against Halliburton. Pass the flag. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gordon's got 10 points in the game. For Indiana, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Siakam against Lively. And that one drops for him. He's got 6.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Smith outside. Inside. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Oklahoma City, where they'll face the Thunder. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. Rejected by Lively.
When Lively's on you like this with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
Hey, look at this, guys. It was like once he was in the air, he was staying in the air. It was just incredible. What hang time.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Siakam outside. Siakam missing again.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And so it's Indiana with it after the basket by Dallas. And here's Siakam for 3.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take...
Oh, man.
Whoa!
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Pass to Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To halt the run. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. Siakam, Lively with a block. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
And you look at Smith. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss. Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Lively with a screen on Halliburton. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
1 minute left in the second. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Furphy. Back to Jackson. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And Indiana misses again. Dallas has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Smith passes to Irving. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 10. Pass to Furphy. To win the cold spell. Davis with a rebound. Smith finds Lively. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Fires in the triple. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter. Shot from the wing. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Dallas on top, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime, let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny, don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Dallas Mavericks.
Normally, I'd say you want a versatile attack. But the way they're shooting the 3-ball, I don't know about that.
Versatile or versatile, this game is about as uncompetitive as we have seen. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Then it's Aaron Nesmith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Furphy in at the 2-guard position. To the middle. Here's Davis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Davis has got 8 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
DeRozan outside. Buries it from 3. He's got 16.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Siakam, no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
We've seen this a bunch of times. DeMar having a huge night, and the defense has no answer.
And for Indiana, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Jackson with a screen on Irving. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Smith outside from behind the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Halliburton outside. He takes it in. Clock at 4. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Furphy's got his third basket on the night right there. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking. I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Back to Halliburton from deep. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Down low. Here's Lively. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
Siakam outside. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Halliburton gets a very good look and converts. Halliburton's got 15 points.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Pass to Davis. Launches a three. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's Furphy. He has 6. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Furphy's got 5 points in the quarter.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Smith passes to Davis. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Outside Neesmith for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Smith's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The shot's good. DeRozan's got 20.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Guys?
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Furphy. He's got 9. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Watching Davis do work like this is special.
Indiana's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. High arcing shot. Yep, count it. Halliburton's got 17 points.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Smith outside. Irving for 3. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Furphy. Three-pointer, no good. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
A nice shot by Smith.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
The Pacers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Pass to Furphy. Here's the 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. 12 points for him.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Back to Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Pass to Furphy. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
2 minutes remaining.
Smith outside.
2 minutes.
Back to Davis. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. Well, Indiana shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Smith with the rebound. And so it's Dallas with it. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Smith's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Outside Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Offline with a 3.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And that one's good. Davis.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Halliburton with the ball. 17 points in the game. Spins. Pass to Furphy to end the run. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
For 3, good. He hits again.
Yeah, another extraordinary effort from him. Now, we've come to expect this as of late.
Yeah, he's now tied for 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Halliburton against Irving. Halliburton, the pass to Jackson. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Lively. Smith.
Oh, man, I did not see that coming.
With authority.
Did he just do that? Wow.
Man.
And that will play over and over again in the highlights.
Look at this crowd. They can't believe what they just saw.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then you got to bring it to reality.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Dallas on top, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back. Touch somebody.
Pleading for his team to be more physical and aggressive.
Yeah, it's something we hear often from Coach Carlisle, urging his team to play tough out there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Daniel Gafford. Johnson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Aaron Gordon, and it's Juzang in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Pacers shooting just around 32% from the field. Here's Siakam. Gafford grabs the miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Back to Siakam. Pass to O'Connor. Hey, from beyond the arc. The Pacers again can't hit. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Now here's DiVincenzo. The 3-pointer off the mark. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Toppin. Puts up a 3. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Toppin's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc. Trying to score in chunks. I don't know if that's the recipe.
Outside Johnson. From the line. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
O'Connor, the pass to Siakam. Siakam gets doubled, and here's Walker. Takes the 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Mavericks have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Softly drops in the floater.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Screen by Gordon. Johnson for three. Pacers with a rebound. Toppin right side. McConnell outside. Outside Walker. Out to the wing. And here's Toppin from the arc. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. Juzang, no good. Indiana's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's McConnell to the left wing. Toppin outside. Pass to O'Connor. Some nice passing by Indiana here. McConnell from outside. Rebounded by Juzang. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Excellent D there from Toppin.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Gordon against Walker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Outside Johnson. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
McConnell finds Siakam. Here's O'Connor. Pass to McConnell. Here's O'Connor. Here's Walker. Rebounded by Juzang. Juzang's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now DiVincenzo. Gordon on the wing. With the fadeaway. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
It's obvious Gordon has worked on this part of his game over the years, and you can see the fruit of that labor.
Walker against Gordon. Siakam outside. To the inside. Here's O'Connor. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
To the left side wing. Here's Juzang. Lets the 3 fly. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Count the basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
McConnell against DiVincenzo. From outside the arc. And Toppin pulls it down.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
McConnell left side. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Johnson passes to DiVincenzo. Siakam against Gafford. Outside Johnson. Gordon with a screen on Toppin. Again, the miss by Dallas.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
McConnell passes to Walker. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Pass to O'Connor. Now here's Siakam. Banked it in off the glass. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Gordon on the wing. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter of this one to win the drought. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Champ.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
3-pointer off the mark. DiVincenzo against McConnell. Here is DiVincenzo. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaFleur.